Okay, man. So when you enter Devil's Train, you were still in Stratovarius, or you left and then you joined Devil's Train?
Now, basically, that I was quitting Stratovarius has nothing to do with Devil's Train. That was like a long time planned thing anyway. I think the Stratovarius guys, after this whole turmoil in 2007, we did two great albums with Polaris and Elysium. And by the time I told them also that after this tour of Elysium, that I want to quit. I think it was a great journey, and I always said, also at the beginning when I joined this band, I want to stop it when it's still great. We are still friends. I'm still also working for them, helping them with many things, but I also want to change a little bit my approach, you know. At that time, Devil's Train was just a project.
Yeah.
And it was like basically created after I told them already that I will quit Stratovarius. So it has nothing to do with each other.
Okay. So how are your plans for this band? I mean, do you hope to achieve the same success that you got with your other bands, or do you like to think like this is something you really like without thinking in the fame and success that you will have?
Yeah, exactly. For us, it's already a big success that we got a record deal, and now we are getting some interest in. The reviews have been great. It's very hard to say, as in the whole music business, there's a whole change with record sales and all that. It's really hard to know where this will lead us to. For us, we just playing our music and we put our heart into it. We really see how far we can go with it. But this is also like a kind of a long time idea we have, you know. When this record is not selling, doesn't mean that we don't do a second one. This is something what we did for us until we found our pleasure and satisfaction, and then we went out shopping for a deal. So we all put our heart into it. This is the music we like to play. We also play for a crate of beer. That doesn't matter. I don't necessarily have reached out for a big like I have done with my other band.
Yeah.
That's not so important. It would be nice, but for me it's already nice to stay here. You like answering some question, doing some promo, getting some attention to the band. That already feels great, you know, that some other people like the music too.
Oh, that's great, man. So, talking about the album, I love the blues intro of the album, and the sound of those guitars is fucking amazing. So, you must
Thank you.
okay. So you must have heard the album like 1,000 times now. So what's the most catchy thing about it for you, at least?
To answer just this question, I would say it's Sweet Devil's Kiss. That's my favorite song. In general, I would say that the whole quality of the songs is pretty much in one range. That's maybe basically all the songs I like, what is very rare for me, because normally an album is carried with 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah.
And most of the songs are just fillers. Also, as you can see, the songs are not that long. They have like a typical rock and roll arrangement, really.
Yeah.
Maybe the album is 35 or 40 minutes, but all the songs have a certain quality to offer. So it's really hard. You also can see that we have been struggling inside the band to choose one song we want to release as a second video, and everybody had a different idea. So you can see that the variety of songs, everybody has like different songs which he likes or which they like. So it's hard to say. In general, the guitar sound is definitely a little bit like a new thing for this kind of music,
Yeah.
if you ask me. That's why also for me, it's a little bit difficult to explain what other bands could be related to this. But, of course, like the Godfathers seem to be like, I don't know, old Whitesnake, or maybe Guns N' Roses, like Motorhead even too, when you consider the guitar sound.
Yeah.
But in general, I also think it's something new, what no other band so far has to offer.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Jörg, And before you talk about Timo Tolkki, and maybe this question should be asked to Jari, but do you know what happened in Symphonia? Because the late statements by Timo Tolkki haven't been too promising, you know?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I hope this will not destroy our friendship. I don't care about Timo Tolkki at all anymore.
All right. No
This is
problem.
my answer to any of these questions.
Okay, no problem, man. So, okay, George, one of your famous quotes is, "For me, it's absolutely essential to have melody in music." So, my question is, do you, yeah,
That's true, yeah?
yeah, you say that. So, do you imagine yourself recording an extreme brutal metal album any day?
Um, for example, what?
For example, like death metal or black metal, something like that. Do you imagine yourself playing that kind of music?
I think, when I say this, for example, this thing with the melodies, then I think, for example, a band like Dimo Borgir
Yeah,
and also some certain tunes of Slayer
yeah.
I can identify with. But to make like a real pure death metal album, actually, I cannot imagine to do it.
Okay.
Because I would be not able to put my heart into it.
Yeah, I know.
It would be just like a basically work, and basically you work for money. And as I have the luxury of not necessarily having to do it, I cannot imagine to do it.
Okay, man. Well, just to finish.